Yes, I'm a talker. No, I don't require an audience. An ominous feeling washes over me. If that wasn't thunder, what the hell was it? The rainstorm re-intensifies, pellets of water slamming down onto the car so hard the entire vehicle shakes. And the noise. It's so freaking loud I can barely hear myself think. The wipers are going full force, but it's not making much of a difference. I can't see shit. Another rumble, louder this time, closer. And then, a blistering crack, and the car jolts. Fuck! What is happening? I slam on the brakes. But just because the car has stopped doesn't mean I'm not moving. I am. Back and forth like I'm a baby being rocked to sleep by a junkie on meth. Something is very, very wrong. And then, out of the blue, I get an impulse. A crazy, stupid impulse. Potentially the wildest impulse I've ever gotten. I don't overthink it. Like I do in my career, I go with my gut. And for whatever reason, my gut is screaming at me to get the fuck out of the vehicle. I yank off my seatbelt, grab my phone from the center console, and jump out of my car. I'm instantly drenched. The warm rain is falling down hard, turning my white shirt translucent as it sticks to my body. But my intuition isn't done yet. Move! I start backing away from the car, slowly at first, until I feel a rumble all the way down into my bones. That sound, that feeling, that's not thunder. It's a freaking mudslide. I look up. Holy fucking shit! Not wasting another second, I turn and run as fast as I can. I'm almost past the first bend in the road when there's an almighty boom. If I didn't know what was happening, I'd say an explosion went off, because that's exactly what it sounds like. Mother Nature is letting it rip today. I turn back around, my eyes widening in horror as a giant chunk of the mountain slides down and buries my car in mud. The force of so much earth moving shakes the ground beneath my feet. I fall. I try to get back up, but everything is moving so intensely I can't scramble back onto my feet no matter how hard I try. So I stop. Go still. It's too late to run. I can't do anything. I have to accept my fate. Maybe today is the day Eddie Boyd meets his maker. 27 Club? Room for one more? With the ground convulsing underneath me, my life flashes before my eyes. Summers with Pa. The first time I scored the lead on a major advertising campaign. One of the few good birthdays I had when I was 4, maybe 5 years old, before Mom and Dad split up. The rush I got riding my first roller coaster. I freaked out the whole time because I stood on my tippy toes to make the required height limit, and I was convinced I would fall out and plummet to my death the second we looped upside down. My first kiss. I let out a gasp at the memory before an unguarded sob escapes me. Princess. That's not his name, but that's what I called him. The free-spirited, long-haired guy who lived down the road from Pa that fateful summer after I graduated from high school. I was deep in an emo phase, and I went all in. I'm talking dyeing my hair black, getting piercings, thanks to a fake ID, wearing nothing but black, the whole shebang. Whereas Michael, that was his name, was the same age as me, but he was wild and free and gorgeous, with the most incredible smile. Loved an adventure. The only person I've ever met in my whole life who talked more than I did, which is really saying something. And he had the most intense stare. His eyes would narrow, and it made everything else in the world disappear. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget him, and I know that for a fact, because despite years passing, I still think about him. A lot. He made me feel seen. Like I mattered even though I had no idea who I was or what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. By that age, I was too old for Boy Scout adventures with Pa, so I hung out with Michael every day. We'd go swimming in the lake, explore the caves, and one late afternoon, with the sun setting in the distance and our legs dangling off the cliff's edge, I had my first kiss. It was
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.